My name is Emily Svenson. I'm the Vice President, as Emily just said, of the Watershed Alliance. I'm going to start with a few thank yous. Thank you all for being here. First of all, it's really great to see people that, old, new, people that have started joining us by Zoom and now are here in person, and it's just really nice to see all of you. Thanks to the Falcon for hosting us. Of course, thanks to all the WaveMaker awardees. It's our privilege to recognize you this evening. Big thanks to our sponsors who make this possible and make the Watershed Alliance's work possible. Thanks to our board members. I want to recognize that 3 of our board members are finishing their 9th year on the board and will be cycling out, and we have a strong process of cycling new people in as people cycle off. So recognize Ryan Palmer, Phil D'Agostino, and Mary McNamara for their 9 years. Thank you all. And the biggest thanks to Emily Vale, who does it all. She really is a one-woman band. She organizes and presents the educational programs. She provides that technical assistance she's talking about. She's the executive director of this organization, and she's really leading us into the future. So a round of applause for the incomparable Emily Vale. The one speaking and not the president, you might ask. So Kate Meyer-Dirks, our president, unfortunately couldn't be here this evening because she has COVID in her household and was kind enough not to share that with us. But she sends her regards to all of you. It's been such a pleasure working with Kate. She stepped up to be president this year after Ryan stepped down, so we have a whole succession planning process going on, and Kate is just a wonderful person to have in charge of the Alliance at this time of growth. Her technical expertise, her clarity and organization, and her optimism and kindness are just, it's such a pleasure to work with Kate. So I'm sorry she can't be here tonight, but she sends her regards. So yeah, as Emily was saying, this is a really dynamic time for the Watershed Alliance. We're coming out of the pandemic stronger than ever. We have a wider audience that we developed through virtual programming, and we're now easing back into in-person, so glad to be doing that with all of you. We've done the work to analyze the feedback that came from the needs assessment we conducted and to refocus our priorities through strategic planning, which we'll be rolling out the results of that. But basically we found out things like that watershed groups and municipalities are working a lot on flooding issues, and those are things that we can harness resources to help those watershed groups do more for flooding issues in their community and other climate-related issues. So we're moving into a growth phase, and we're grateful to all of you for being a part of that. The purpose of the Watershed Alliance is to support the network of people who care for our streams and waterways, and the WaveMakers tonight exemplify that. We're really pleased to recognize them, and so with that, we can get on with the show, and I'd like to introduce Nicole Leibel to present the first award.